Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. This is Peggy Skincare. If you're passing by for the first time, please, I want you to click the red subscription button below, thumbs up, turn on your notification bell so you get updates whenever I post a new video. Yes, we are still on the coronavirus season, and at this point each and every one of us has to stay safe. I mean stay safe. Okay, today I'll bring to you guys a tutorial on how to make your homemade sanitizer and also hand wash. Okay, so far sanitizers right now are very expensive. You can barely see sanitizers in the store, and if you see one, it's so expensive. And this is the regular sanitizer. This is a good sanitizer. Okay, sanitizer is not bad. Okay, but this sanitizer, I noticed while using it, it's going to dry out your hand, and when it dries off your hands like that, you know, you tend to crack, your hands tend to crack up, you know, and then you tend to have dark knuckles because it's going to really dry you up. So these tutorials, I'm not only going to make the tutorials on sanitizer. It's going to be a very good treatment sanitizer that will also leave your hands moisturized and also very smooth without having dry hands, because it's kind of very annoying that you're using sanitizer and your hands are so dried up. So this sanitizer, these tutorials, that won't happen. So for these videos, I'm going to make 2-in-1 videos: hand sanitizers, highly treated hand sanitizer, and also a treated hand wash. Okay, so without wasting your time, the first thing I need to do is, of course, you know I do not joke with my vitamin C. I'm going to take my vitamin C. I'll take just one. Anyone can take vitamin C. If you're pregnant, if you're not pregnant, you can take vitamin C. You have to really wash everywhere. Everything here is washed and sterilized. So okay, I'm going to put in my water and keep it aside. So this is 1 tablet of 1000 ml vitamin C. Okay, I do take about this morning and night. That's 2000 ml of vitamin C every day, just to boost my immune system. It's actually compulsory. It's very compulsory that each and every one of us has to boost his or her immune system. Okay, this period you really need to do so. I'm not going to only show you how to make good sanitizer and also hand wash. I also going to bring to you some, you know, drinks that you also have to make to use to drink at home to boost your immune system. Please endeavor to stay at home. It is very necessary that each and every one of us should stay at home, because if you do not stay at home, man, this virus is really going to spread. It's not easy to stay at home. Most people hope on daily income to survive, but I think it's actually very is compulsory that you have to stay at home. Staying alive is better than, you know, going out there to look for food and then get infected. You won't even stay alive to eat what you've worked hard for. So social distance is very necessary. Everybody should stay quarantine. It's actually very necessary. I've been at home for weeks now without going out. So quickly, let's get to the tutorials. I have everything measured out already. Here I have my alcohol. You have to try your best to get 99% of alcohol. It is very good because, you know, WHO says that the best hand sanitizer so far, it has to be alcohol based sanitizer. So try your best to get 99% of alcohol. This is the little leftover I had in my store. I'm going to make use of it. Okay, try your best to get alcohol. Some people are using vodka. The vodka has 99 or so or 70% of alcohol. You can use at least 70% of alcohol. Why I won't be working with 70% of alcohol? Because by the time I mix everything together, the alcohol potency is going to drop down. So it's best you go with 99% of alcohol. By the time you mix your aloe vera and the rest of the treatment, it's going to drop, but not as low as 70%. So 99% of alcohol is actually the best. So I have it here already. So here I have my glycerin glycerin, it's very essential in this mix. Most of this alcohol that is being sold in the market, I'm sorry, it's kind of very noisy at the moment, everybody's at home. Most of this alcohol that is sold in the market, most of them do not use the proper mixture in it, and you tend to get this dry, cracked hand. So adding glycerin to your mixture is very important. It's going to help smoothen and soften your hand. Okay, so I have my glycerin here. I'm going to pour it in my alcohol. So I'll be working with my tea tree. Tea tree is a form of disinfectant. Okay, it's highly very good. This is one of a very good oil that's great for, you know, disinfecting any bacteria, any fungi or whatever. So I'll be working with my tea tree. Like I said, most people do not use this, so I'll be working with 10 to 15 drops of my tea tree. So in order to work, I'll be working with this tablespoon. These are 2.5 ml. I'm not going to use full of it, I'll use like half of it. That's working with 2 ml of tea tree oil. Okay, it's actually very essential that you use tea tree oil to disinfect properly. Okay, working with is my propylene glycol. I'm adding propylene glycol, so it's going to help, you know, sink deeply into your hand. Yes, while you're using your sanitizer, it's going to sink and moisturize your hands properly. So most of this hand sanitizer has propylene glycol. I'm using 2.5 ml of propylene glycol into it. Like, I think this sanitizer too has propylene. Yeah, it does has propylene glycol if you look closely. So I added 2.5 of propylene glycol. I'll be working with my vitamin E oil. It's very good. It's very essential. Most people, it's not compulsory, but I think vitamin E oil is still the best. So I'll be working with about, okay, that's not even up to 2 ml of vitamin E oil into the mix. Then I'll be adding in some essential oils. The reason why I'm going to add in my essential oils is because, you know, I want it to, you know, moisturize the hand. I'll be working with my coconut oil. I use 2.5 ml of my coconut oil. So I'm going to have my hand well moisturized and not dry up. So that's why you find most hand sanitizers get to dry up the hand. So I'm working with my castor oil and also my sweet almond oil, and also I'll be working with my argan oil. So this sanitizer, I'm not selling out this sanitizer. I'm making it out for free for my subscribers that do patronize me. If you buy any of my products, it's going to come with this sanitizer. I'm not going to make more of this. It's just this quantity. Whatever quantity this will come out, you know, that's what I'm going to give out, and I won't be making more. Okay, so that is it. So if you purchase any of our products, it's going to come with a free hand, a very highly treated hand sanitizer. Yes. Okay, so that is it. I'm trying to bottle up every of the oils. Okay, I'm going to mix this properly. I have my table filled up now because like I said, I'm going to make so many things at a time. Okay, I'm going to mix this properly. This is my measure out aloe vera. This is like 1/3 of my aloe vera. That's about, I use about 3 of the 1/3 aloe vera because I want to make like about 500 ml to send out. So I'm going to pour in my alcohol and stir. I'm using my hand mixer, not a blender. I'm going to stir this in properly. I'll make sure I blend this in properly. Please try your best to get the right measurement of this. Okay, for my alcohol, I use 2/3 of my alcohol. I use about 3 of the 2/3 measuring spoon. If you get your measuring spoon, you're going to see the measurements for. If you get your measuring spoon, you're going to get the measurement for my aloe vera. This is 1/3 of the measurement. I use this like 3 times. Then my aloe vera, sorry, this is my aloe vera. I use this measurement, 1/3 of it. I use like 3 of this. That was what you had here. For my alcohol, I used the other measuring spoon. My son just took it away. It's 2/3. 2/3. Where you're seeing 1 here is written 2/3. I used 3 of those. Okay, it took that away. So I'm mixing this properly to get the right consistency. So you have to really get your measurements right. It is compulsory you get the right measurement. Okay, so when you stir this, it's going to turn into jelly. Okay, that is it. So this is going to come about 500 ml. Okay, so you have to mix this properly. You see how it looks like. So this is well treated, just as WHO who advised us to use 70% of alcohol. So like I did, I used 99.8 of alcohol. So by the time I use my aloe vera and the rest, it's going to drop down at least 75-80%. So I'm still on the right path. So this is highly treated. Okay, this is not going to dry you up like the rest of the moisturizer that you use and it gets dried up. So when I stir this properly, I'm going to section it into different containers and give it out. I won't be selling this, I'll be giving it out. If you get my products, you get this. So when I'm done with this phase, I'm going to get to the next stage, which is my the hand wash. So let me take my vitamin C. So I guess everything is fully mixed up. So this is not going to dry up like the regular sanitizer that dries up the hand. It's not going to dry you up. Okay, yes, so far this is my treated hand sanitizer, DIY hand sanitizer at home. Okay, this is the numbers that it came out. So this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. This is for me, 100 ml. So this is 50 ml. This is going out free to my subscribers that will purchase our goods. So we're going to attach this. This is highly treated. You guys saw the recipe so far here. This is not going to dry up your skin. It's going to really moisturize your skin. Okay, let me set it aside and then get to the next stage. The next stage, okay, I'll be making my DIY treated hand wash. Okay, here I have my best soap. You can use your antiseptic soap or any soap of your choice. So I won't be using my antiseptic soap. This is my best soap. This is a whitening soap, okay, but all the rest of the ingredients is going to make it so effective, and also is going to treat your hands during this period. So the reason why I'm using my whitening best soap is because I don't want it to after using your hand wash, your hands get so darkened. Your hands get so darkened. For my fair and light skin or white skin clients, I don't want them to start complaining, oh, I use a hand wash, my hands are getting so dark. They complain a lot. So I won't be using an antiseptic soap. So that's what I'll be working with my my whitening best soap. Okay, this is my shredded whitening bar soap. I'm going to pour this into the pot I use in making my soap. Okay, I'm going to pour it and then I'll show you guys. Please try and use the pot that you've not been using to cook. Okay, so I'm going to take this and pour it into my pot and then add about 2 cups of water and stir it on a low heat. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, now while waiting for our soap to get heat up, let me bring to you guys another best safe method to boost your immune system during this period. Of course, we need to boost our immune system whichever way we can. You know, so far there is no treatment for the coronavirus, so while waiting for the vaccine or whatever treatment it is, we have to take precautions or preventive measures of anything possible that we can to stay alive. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this mixture. This is a very good mixture that is going to help boost your immune system. My chopped lemon in water is going to give you 70% of alkaline water. That's homemade DIY alkaline water. Make your research and search the uses of alkaline water, and so it's actually very great for your body this period. Okay, if you don't have money to buy alkaline water, okay, out there, it's very good. Also, make sure you take your zinc. Any water that contains zinc. You have your Nestle water, the green pack, it has zinc in it. Okay, it's also very good for the body, and alkaline water is best so far. This is going to boost your immune system. So I have my chopped half of lemon in this glass bottle. Then I have my ginger and garlic. This combination is going to really help in boosting your immune system and helping you stay alive. Okay, next thing you have to take into consideration is, you know, this old ancient method that our parents do give to us in Africa. When you're having cold or catarrh, you have to heat up hot water. You make sure you make it very hot, put it in a bowl, sit down, use your duvet, cover up with the hot water, inhale the heat, get into your nostrils. It's going to help you. So what I do, how I do it, and I make sure I do this twice in a day with family. I heat up water and make sure I make it very hot. I put it in a bowl. I put rub or aboniki balm. There's this rub or there's this other balm we call aboniki balm. It's actually very strong. It's stronger than normal mentholated rub. I put some quantity in the hot water, take my duvet, cover up from my head to my feet. I make sure there's no way that heat can escape, and I'm going to inhale the heat into my system. And also get your fixed inhaler, and then make sure you try and heat up your skin. Make sure you try and heat up your system. Drink a lot of hot water. Is actually very good. It's going to really help you this period. So the heat coming out, you're really going to sweat. It's going to get through your nostrils, down your system. It's actually very great. Take your vitamin C in water or the tablet to boost your immune system. Take this lemon, ginger, garlic water. So I'm going to pour in my hot water into this mixture. Let it sit for about some hours. So we'll be right back. So here I had to put my hot water into this, okay, and then I had to take off my glove. So I had to put my hot water into this, okay. I'm going to keep it aside for everything to just drain out, and then take it later in the day. Okay, this is my soap heated. Please make sure you put the right amount of water. If not, it's going to harden, because when you boil this, you have to set it aside for it to cool down, and when it does that, everything will now harden up. So when everything is properly melted, I'm going to pour it back into the bowl I have this soap before. So I'm not using my glove, and always put on your gloves, if not you're going to have stains and everything. So I think the soap is properly melted, so I'm going to keep this and cover it up till the next day. But if you want the shortcut, you can just put this in your freezer for it to get cold. So, or you can just leave this till the next day and then come back and mix your soap. Okay guys, this is the result of the soap. Okay, everything is cold right now. You can see bubbles. So if you don't want this bubble, all you have to do is to spray your rubbing alcohol. So I have my rubbing alcohol in this container, so I just have to spray it. You can see it's going to go down, it's going to settle down. Okay, that's all. So like I said, okay, this soap is going out for due my subscribers, just purchase anything from us, so you have this soap free of charge. So the ingredients I'm going to add is my lavender oil. As you guys know, it has these calming properties. Okay, it's going to help calm the skin and make it so smooth. So I'll add 2 tablespoons of my lavender oil. Okay, this is my DIY lavender oil. I infuse it myself. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of my raw pure honey. So I have my pure honey here. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of it into the soap. This soap is not going to lighten your skin only, it's also going to disinfect every bacteria. So for this season, that's why I'm making this soap. Okay, so I'm going to, this is my 1.5 cup of my mixed essential oil. So I'll be mixing this essential oil with my citric acid. I have my citric acid here, so I'll mix 1 tablespoon of my citric acid into this essential oil. Okay, so I have my citric acid here, my essential oil. Okay, the next thing I'll be putting in this soap is my Dettol. Okay, they use Dettol in this hand wash. Dettol is going to serve as an antiseptic disinfectant. Okay, so I'll use 2 tablespoons of my Dettol into this wash. And I'll stir this very well. So this soap is going out free of charge. This is my DIY antiseptic hand wash. Okay, this is going to serve as my antiseptic hand wash. This hand wash is not going to darken your hand. Please, for those my subscribers that has been purchasing from us that you already have white skin, this soap, that's why I showed you guys the best soap I use in making this soap. You can use your antiseptic best soap if you want. For now, like I said earlier on, I won't be working with my antiseptic soap. I'll be working with a whitening soap as a base, and then use the rest of the antiseptic ingredients in it, so that way when you use this soap, it's not going to darken your hand. You still have this glowing, brighter looking skin. Okay, so you can use any soap of your choice. Okay, if you have antiseptic soap, any Dettol soap, or any bar soap, any baby soap, you can use. For now, this is a soap I'm working with, so I'm going to add my fragrance into this soap. I'll stir this nicely. This smells so good. I'll stir this nicely. So the ingredients I have here, let me go over again. I have my whitening best soap, I have my pure honey, I have my Dettol, I have my citric acid, I have mixture of my essential oil, I have my fragrance, I have lavender oil, and then you know, this part, that spray part, that was my rubbing alcohol. I had to spray that so the bubbles will go down, and then I'm going to turn it into my desired container. This soap is not for sale, like I said. Same with my hand sanitizer. I'm making this soap out with the hand sanitizer to give to my wonderful subscribers that has been purchasing from us. So if you need this soap, all you have to do is purchase any of my products, and then I'm going to attach any of this DIY for you. Okay, might be hand sanitizer, it might be this hand wash. You can see it's so beautiful. So I'm going to share it into my desired container. So I'll be sharing it into my 100 ml. Okay. Guys, I'm done with the soap. Okay, you can see it looks so beautiful and smells so good. I won't be selling out this hand wash. This hand wash is for free. So this hand wash will go along with any of my products. If you purchase any of my products, I'll give you either the hand wash or the hand sanitizer, okay, free of charge. So take part. Okay, this is the season of coronavirus. We have to stay safe. Like I've shown you guys the tutorials, things you have to do, what you have to take, every preventive measures I've given to you guys. Okay, so just follow up the tutorials. I want you all to stay safe. Social distance is very, very necessary. Use your nose, your surgical masks, your hand glove. Stay at home. Try your best and stay at home. Okay, so every one of us will be safe. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you guys some other time. Please share this video with your friends. Turn on your post notification bell so you get updates whenever I post a new video. I love you guys. Bye.